947, the best. Wake up with tea.
Wake up!
Good morning to you, Empress Roli.
Hi, good morning, Barbados. Good morning, everyone in the world. We're sending love and blessings from St. Andrews.
I know you've been working with a few different producers, so tell me about that move and how it has changed your sound.
Working with different producers for me has always been extremely intriguing. I love the fact that we could be so many creatives from different countries, but we still unite within our music. So I have been working with Tom Banfield from the UK. He's a Swedish UK DJ, and he reached out for my Swedish Bajan song, Bara, ljuger, which was originally produced by Audiolab. So it's been extremely inspiring and a learning process, which I love because in music you always grow. In the beginning, when you first start out, you think you're just fabulous, you know what I mean? And everything you're doing is great. But then as you grow within music and grow spiritually, you realize that music is all about growth. And again, that's what makes it very exciting because you never stop learning. So I've learned so much from them. They're also producing, tough artists. They approach the promotion of your music quite different, I would say, from my own Barbadian producers. Whereas they load up your music on all platforms, they make it available because Spotify and other platforms are not available to us artists in Barbados unless, I guess, you know how to go around it. So they are really pushing my music. It's been played all over Europe. My music is playing in Sweden every week. I've been very excited, and I feel excited to be repping Barbados on that level.
All right, wonderful. Tell me a little bit about the connections, how you were able to make them. You talked about the Guyanese producer being here for a presentation at the Hilton. Right. But outside of that, how are you able to, or what do you do to reach out to artists outside of our shores to be able to work with some of these artists, as you said, out of Guyana, Jamaica, not only here in the region, but extra regionally as well?
Yes, the Swedish DJ reached out to me because he actually went on YouTube and saw this song in Swedish, and he couldn't believe that somebody in Barbados is singing in Swedish, and especially dancehall fusion. So all of them reached out to me and sent me ideas or sent me the music and said, "Hi, Empress, do you mind voicing this?"
Wow. So for those people who don't know, where does your Swedish come from?
I was born in Stockholm. I was born in Stockholm, Sweden. My father was a Barbadian. Unfortunately, he's passed away. He was a musician as well. My mother is a Swedish redhead. So I am mixed up, what we call a reds or brown in here in Barbados. So I'm part Viking, part Bajan. I think it's a lovely mix-up, like a hot pepper sauce. So Swedish was actually my first language until I moved here as a child in the 80s.
Was it difficult, the transition?
Yes, it was very difficult because compared to Barbados, it was a huge transition culture-wise. But I am thankful I came to Barbados because I believe it brought out my spirituality and the more hardcore self. I would never want to trade my Bajan roots and my Bajan home to move back to Sweden. I love Barbados. I love the people in Barbados.
Wow, what an amazing story. That's wonderful. I'm just amazed to know how you are able to kind of do it all because, you don't break stride when you come in to tell us about the music and making the music, and you're out there working the land and you have these horses and you're doing such awesome work with them as well. So it must be a real balancing act.
Yes, thank you, Teshia. It's extremely difficult. And I mean, like everyone else, many mornings I wake up and I'm like, I can't do this. But then it's like God kicks me in the bum and goes, Empress, get up, go outside. And from the time you go outside and you leave the house, you don't have to go far. It's like a different inspiration. You feel inspired to do stuff. So it's very important in the morning, make sure to go outside, even if it's just in your backyard. You would realize, well, look, I could maybe hatch off a few okras in two of these oil pans out here And the first couple of days you might not feel like it was worth it, but you see when them little seedlings start sprouting up, yes, you feel like $1 million, Teshia. You feel like, yes, I can do this. So it inspires you to keep going.
I believe you.
Thank you, Teshia. And I love hearing you. I miss you so bad, girl.
I miss you too.
Yes, and I hope you're keeping well. I know it must be hard for you as well, just to keep that light shining for all of us. But we are thankful for our media. We're super thankful for our essential workers to keep some normalcy here in Barbados. We can always tune in to 94.7 and feel like, I got the ram shot, or I doing a little bit and something here.
Thank you, Roli. That means a great deal. Thank you so much, Empress.
Thank you too. Love you, Teshia.
Thank you for your wonderful music.
Thank you. Bless up.